Arvee Robinson, Master Speaker Trainer, and a few weeks ago I promised you a video on how you can use public speaking as a marketing strategy to attract more clients, gain visibility in your field, and become famous practically overnight. You see, I'm a lot like you. I spent 23 years in corporate America as a systems consultant, training CFOs and controllers how to use specialized software for their accounting. I was a pioneer in my field. The problem was I didn't know how to get clients. I didn't know how to build my department. Then one day, my boss came to me and he said, "Arvee, why don't you get out there and start speaking to get clients?" And I thought to myself, piece of cake. I took one course in college, right? One public speaking class. I was good to go. I knew everything there was to know about public speaking. Or so I thought. I failed miserably. You may have thought about speaking or maybe even tried it. First, there's developing the speech, which I knew nothing about. I knew nothing about how to captivate my audience so that they would listen, much less sell from the platform. So I got frustrated and I thought to myself, this doesn't work. Then my dream of becoming a motivational speaker, of making a ton of money, of traveling the world to exotic places was only a pipe dream. Sound familiar? That's when I discovered the secret to speaking success. Now hear me out. This might be the most important 10 minutes you ever spend. You see, while I was in corporate America, my secret dream was to become a motivational speaker, a speaker that changed people's lives, that made a difference. Now you might be thinking, gee, I don't want to become a motivational speaker, and that's okay. But you see, it's that desire that I had that led me to the most important lesson I've ever learned. Most business owners, the majority of business owners, don't speak, and when they do, they don't speak very well. They struggle with it because they don't know what to say, they don't know how to say it. It's a lot of work developing a speech and putting it together. And then they have to go out and get speaking engagements, and they need a one sheet, and they just don't know what to do. So they avoid it altogether. It doesn't have to be that way. I've spent years developing a system to become more persuasive, a system to creating a sales-winning, life-changing speech. And that's what I want to share with you. Even though I wanted to be a motivational speaker and change lives, I never did anything about it. I never told anybody. I kept it a secret. I buried it inside my career. Remember earlier when I shared with you that the first time I started speaking, I failed? Well, 6 months after speaking, I hadn't landed one job, not one project, not one client. Nobody even came up to me at the end of my talks. And I didn't know for the life of me what I was doing wrong. And then one day something happened. One day something happened that changed my life forever. At the end of my talk, this woman came up to me and she put her hand on my arm and she said, "Honey, I hate to tell you this." Now I'm thinking, then don't, because I knew nothing good was going to come out of her mouth next. But I was brave and I said, "What is it?" And she said, "Honey, do you know that after every sentence you say okay?" "No," I screamed. I had no idea. But at that moment, just like that, I got it. That I was my own distraction. That no one could hear my message through my okays. I decided at that moment, never, ever again, that was not going to happen to me. That I was not going to be embarrassed like that again. So I decided to become a student of public speaking. So I went out to the library, checked everything I could find. I went to seminars, I got a coach, I joined organizations that would help you improve your speaking. I did everything I could. And as I learned these skills, my sales increased. I started getting clients. And then I got the attention of my colleagues and people around me. They wanted to know what I was doing. So I started to teach them what I had learned, because the best way to learn something is to teach it. The problem was that the people in my firm were not getting the same sales results that I was getting. Now, why is that? So I started to take a look at what they were doing. What were they saying? How were they saying it? Where were they saying it? And then it hit me. The problem with all the books and the seminars and the coaches that I worked with in the past is that none of them developed a system, a duplicatable system proven to get clients. This was an eye-opening experience, and I was so excited to learn this. So what I did next was I took my speech and I analyzed it. I broke it down carefully, piece by piece, and lo and behold, I discovered I had a system. I was so excited because now I could teach this system to others. Now this system was proven and I could duplicate it. It was a miracle. I really didn't do much with the system until 2003 when I left corporate America and started my own business. Because of my systems background and training, I formally developed a persuasive speaking system that was easy to use, easy to learn, and guaranteed to attract clients. Over the past 7 years, I have worked with people all over the world, teaching them how to use public speaking as a marketing strategy to get more clients, generate unlimited leads, gain visibility, get famous, all by using this system. How would you like to learn it too? You would? Great, great, because I'm going to show it to you. But first of all, I want to share this one last thought with you. When I first started my entrepreneurial business, I was so excited to teach people this system and to show them how they can get clients by using this system. The only problem was is I didn't have any clients. I hung out my shingle and nobody came. So after a lot of things failed, I decided I was going to hire a marketing mentor to show me how to market. Well, he said to me, I'll never forget his words, very blunt. He said to me, Arvee, you need to walk your talk. If you're going to teach people how to get clients by speaking, you need to be out there speaking. And I went, duh. He was absolutely right. So I started going out there and speaking just like I did when I was in corporate America. And guess what? Almost immediately I got clients. And I thought to myself, this stuff really works. Even after 7 years, I still speak to organizations and groups and at conferences. I put on my own seminars, workshops, and boot camps because public speaking is my primary marketing strategy. Oh yeah, I use other marketing tactics like social media, e-zines, articles, just like you. But I have found that speaking makes them more effective. I keep my pipeline full by speaking. It's like turning on a faucet. Anytime I need more clients, I just go out there and speak, and voila, I get a flood of them. And you can do it too. Now, I bet this is like you too, if you're a lot like me, that you have knowledge, and you're not sure about what to say, and you're not sure that the world even wants to hear that knowledge. But do you realize that what you have to share is important, that it could actually save somebody's business or save somebody's life? You know, the more that I use public speaking, the more I learn about it, the more powerful I realize it really is. Do you know that your words can make you rich? Yeah. Or they can keep you poor. Your words will either sell or repel. Our words are so important, and what we say. And you see, persuasive speaking isn't a matter of just stringing a bunch of words together. It's saying the right words at the right time in the right order. And I had a system that worked. Remember the motivational speaker? Well, he or she doesn't just speak at random. There's a specific pattern that they use, a pattern that is proven to keep their audiences captivated and on the edge of their seats. We'll talk more about that pattern and how you can use it to create your own persuasive presentations on the next video. Since I've discovered systems, I've created my own persuasive signature talk. I have created this talk that I use over and over and over again that yields thousands of dollars every time. I've gone on exotic vacations and gave speeches. I've cruised on cruise ships and spoke and rode for free. All because of this system. Life is great. I teach my clients how to achieve the same results and life that I'm enjoying. They get their speech written. They get speaking engagements. They attract clients. They make money. They get their message out to the world. And although I can't work with everyone, I can only work with a certain number, a small number of clients, I too want to make a bigger impact in the world and reach more people with this opportunity. So that's why I'm making this series of videos, so I can pull back the curtains and reveal my most closely guarded secrets, so that you too can learn how to become more persuasive. Because you'll see it's the leaders of the world that use persuasion and influence, the politicians, the religious gurus. That's how powerful these techniques really are. If you are struggling to get clients and close sales, if your company is dying on the vine, or even if you think you have a message that you need to get out to the world, then here is the solution. Instead of giving up, speak up. Create magnetic words that will attract clients to you like a magnet every time you speak. And that is exactly what you're going to learn in the next 2 videos. So watch for the first one. It'll be out in a few days, where I will teach you how to create your own powerful, persuasive presentation. God bless.